guys, this is my first video ever for YouTube, but I built this system in Minecraft. It's an automatic storage system, multi-item sorter. So it'll put however many items of each that you have filled up in each chest. Uh, we've seen these before, they're all over YouTube. It's nothing new, but there's a couple things I added in. First off, I have a lot of farms. I need to fix those lamps over there, but I have a lot of farms, automatic farms, mines that I'm connecting my tracks to now. And the mine carts will come in to this system here, get unloaded, drop down into that cart down there, which I'm not going to show you that right now for my first video. I will get more in depth into all this later. Come up here, go up this elevator system, come back behind the wall, come over here, cart unloads, and when it does, it activates the system through this detector rail when it comes in, and then it also reactivates it when it leaves, just in case the cart's unloading and you got a counter down there with hoppers that just moves items back and forth. When the items run out, the whole system shuts down. So this will keep it going a little bit longer, and I like that. I've added some things to the system, and this is a noisy storage. You can hear the droppers. I had a problem with space here to where I couldn't make a silent system without running out of space, and I had already built this building around it to where it was going to go, and decided I did not want to tear it all down to make this bigger. So I've added this clock in here that, for one, hooks up there into a dropper, and then also plugs into the side of the system down there at the bottom, right there, to keep this going indefinitely if I want to. So here's my silo. It's filled with all kinds of items that have come in on the mines, and I have an indicator light here to show you how full it is. But one thing I can do is I can shut that silo up there on and off. So if I want to feed into this storage manually or automatically to where I do not have to do anything, come over here, drop items in the chest, or push this button, or if I'm not sending carts for a while and I'm going to go do something else, build something new somewhere, and I know it's going to take me a while, I can turn this on. Now, I don't know if you can hear it through the program that I'm using to record, but those ticks are insane. And I wish there was a way I could make it quiet and fit in this area. So I've turned the system on. Now all the items that are in this silo here are now feeding down into this storage unit to be sorted. And the great thing about this is I'm bypassing the clock that's underneath the unit that automatically shuts it off. So I can keep this going, well, until I come over here and shut it off. So that's one thing I've added, and I usually do that when I'm not in the area, because those ticks, they'll drive you absolutely crazy. So let's say my system is now completely full, all the stacks, I cannot possibly put any more into this storage unit. And when that happens, everything that I'm putting into this will go into this chest here. So we can take something and just drop that in there. I just came in off of survival, so I still have all these items in here, but I wanted to be able to fly around to show you guys all this stuff. So as you can see, the items disappeared. When I put them in again, I'll just throw that back, throw that in there. I won't need any more. I have a light on that lets me know this chest is full. So what I can do is, if there's something in here I wanted, I can check it out. I can pull it back out once the hoppers on the side are full. And I was going to do that. I was just going to fill them up with something, because I haven't figured out a way to where I can activate this chest on a lever or a button to start emptying it into the hoppers below. If anybody has a suggestion for that, I'd like to know too. But right now, anything that I put in here is just gonna vanish. So, but eventually, after so long of items being dumped into there, the hoppers I have right here behind that chest are gonna be full. So we should be able to go over here, or excuse me, right there to that dropper, and we'll see those items that I just put in that chest are now filling up this dropper. And I got an item razor. This one's silent, thankfully. I don't hear this one ticking. I put a chest here because I just don't know any other way to link this up with this other one. And I did the same thing up here. Now this is all going into the silo system, right into there, which is the feeder, and that raises it all the way up to the top, and then it just drops down and fills up the chests. So, if I do not want items to be going into this silo at all, I can leave it off, like it is now, or I can turn it on. So, now, anything that's in the overflow is now going to be raised up in here. Excuse me, I guess it wasn't. Maybe I just had my sound down. But anyway, it gets pulled up into here and then dropped into this silo here. And I'll stay there until, until I turn it back on again. So, just to shut that shit off. Anyways. Yay, no more lag. Okay. That's it. That's my storage system that I've added onto it. If anybody has an idea, again, to make this silent and still fit into this area, let me know, because I would prefer no lag and no ticking. But I've added some stairs right there in order to, when you're down here, you can see your indicator lights. That's the reason I did it, because if I went straight across, then you wouldn't be able to see until right there. But that's it. That's my storage system. Yay, first video. Anyways, anybody has any ideas to make this quiet, or what I love to do, which I still haven't figured out how to do it as far as space, or figured it out anyway, is that what if I want to bypass this storage system completely? So my minecarts will come in. Instead of going through this sorting system, they'll just be transferred up and eventually end up in there. I'd like to figure out a way to do that as well. I'm still trying to figure that out because I haven't figured out how to activate hoppers or chests onto a switch so that when I put items into this chest, they don't automatically start filling up my hoppers below, because I would like to be able to see those items that are here. Now obviously, as those hoppers and that first dropper fill up, eventually I'll be able to start seeing the items that are here. But that's my main goal that I'm still working on, is how to make that work. If somebody has any ideas for that, let me know. But alright, that's it. First video. And I'll be showing you some other things that I got in this world. I got some automatic farms. Everything is hooked up to an automatic loading and unloading system, so I can AFK farm, and I know my items are still being processed and brought over here and being stored. So, alright.